Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to be testing some products out with you. So I'm testing out this Beauty Bay case, and it's got all these brushes in there, and then I'm going to test out this lip plumping. I'm going to test out the liquid eyeliner, the gel eyeliner that I got from Beauty Bay, but this is all Beauty Bay branded, and I just bought because I don't want to have any filler in my lips, because there are people that have filler in their lips, and then basically they're taking the filler out, and then I look to the actual dissolver. So this is it. This has got a Beauty Bay logo on there, you can see, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put some of that on my lips now because I want my lips to be plump. So I've got a healthier back one, so I'm gonna, oh, it's tingling. So now we're going to use the brushes. I basically haven't prepped anything. I've already just gone to concealer and powder, that's it. And I'm going to use these brushes because these look really, really nice. You have another brush, you have a liner brush, which this looks really good because it is so small. Like, it is such a fine liner brush. Like, that is such a fine one. And that is really good. I have tanned, just to let you know, I have tanned, and I'm excited that I'm really excited that I've tanned. But yeah, I'm going to use all these brushes. Oh, I don't know which ones to use first. There are blender brushes. I'm going to use this blender brush because it's really, really nice and fluffy, and it's round as well, so it can do them rounded kind of eyes if you want to have them. I'm not going to do that. First of all, I do need a palette though. I'm actually going to use this palette from Nicolatorus. I haven't used it that much, and it has a mirror with a like zoom in, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to use this. So I don't know what colours I'm going to use. I'm just going to use basically, you know, a bit of everything. I think I'm just going to go with a smokier look today, which I can't start with this brush because it's quite rounded. I want my smoky eye just to be a little bit out there, but just a little bit thingy. So I'm just going to use a brush like this, kind of like that, and then use the blender brush. So what shade do I take first? I'm going to take I'm going to take the Basic Trot, which is just this colour right here. I'm just going to put that onto the lid because I feel like that's going to be a nice, like, I'm going to put that all over my eye because I feel like that's going to be nice and good, and it's going to make my eye a bit more stand outy. It's a nice shade, I'm telling you that right now. This is a very nice shade. Such a beautiful shade. It's very light, and that's what you need for a smoky eye. You need the smoke, you need the inner corner to be light and then smoke it out. That's a nice colour. That is a gorgeous colour. I think I might zoom you in with your eyes so you can know what I'm doing. That is a very gorgeous colour. I do like that Basic Trot. And then I'm going to take the shade Miller, which is just kind of this orangey brown down the end, which I think is going to look nice. I'm hoping so. I'm just going to pop it just here. I'm going to take my blender brush and just blend that. This shade's nice, but I just need to, you know, I think I want to win this out a bit, but I'm not quite sure. Just going to blend it now. Make sure it's all nice and get a bit blended. Okay, I like this brush a lot, and that has done a perfect job blending out the colour. That's that looks really nice. It's really nice. Do a little bit more there, and I'm just gonna blend that. That is beautiful. Just going to put that into the crease. So what I'm going to do is get that shade and just pop it down into the crease and just pop it in there. So I've got a nice defined crease. And then I'm just going to, this brush is actually, I actually like this brush. It's domed, but it feels really nice, like that blend. That blend is beautiful. I actually like that blend. I'm just going to pop it up a bit, you know. I'm going to pop some of that shade down the bottom, and then I'm just going to flick it out a bit. Don't want too much flicked out, but I'll flick it out a bit. that is actually beautiful. I actually do like that. It's actually beautiful. It's getting smokier. It's going to be the same thing the other way. These brushes are actually really nice and soft, which I'm liking that they're actually this soft. And it's doing a fantastic job at blending. Like, as you can see, it's a little bit smoky, but oh my goodness, these brushes are, it's gorgeous. I love these brushes. Take another darker colour just to darken up slightly. So I'm going to take the 5 AM. I still have a lot of brushes, so I want to do, I'm going to put that brush back because it's kind of really, because this brush is really rounded and small. I do like it, but I just want something that's a little bit smaller. So I've got this one, which is Sketch It Out, and this one I can use as Sketch It Out, so I can sketch out the darker colour. I'm going to take this brush, I'm going to take 5 AM just to darken it up a tad. I'm just going to sketch it out, like just right here. Just on the thing. I'm just going to take my blender brush here and just, I'm going to take a fluffier brush to blend it out. Here we go. So I'm going to take this brush. And it's not the rounded brush, it's a different brush. I can just blend this out. The brush I'm using is kind of really, okay, this is really pigmented. Well, this Sketch It Out brush is really pigmented, like. Okay, I'm not going to use a Sketch It Out brush because that is just, oh! I'm just going to use this brush because it is a bit bigger, but it has so many different things on it as well. It's getting darker, but I'm just going to use the brush that I already had out and just blend this colour. Because I use the Sketch It Out brush, it's not as you know what I mean. So I'm just going to use that and just blend this out. Use a little tail as well, make it even smokier. I'm use the first brush that I had. I'm just going to use it over the top of it just a tad. Okay. Okay, I do like the smoky eye I've created. It's really beautiful. I'm just going to use a little bit of that darker colour just to bring it out a bit more. That is beautiful. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the brush that I used to do with the lid and just go over that, if you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do now is take this big brush and take the, I'm going to take this big brush and take the Basic Truth again, something like that. And just go over the whole eye, just to go over the, you know, just go over it back here so everything's blended nicely. Very nice. It's already smoky. I'm just going to use a glitter, like a glitter. And as you can see, it's all blended out now. Just blend it out nicely because that's what you need to do. The brushes that I have used are beautiful. The ones I have used, oh my god, they're really fluffy. They're really nice and beautiful. I like that. So what I'm going to do now is probably get a little bit of glitter. Like this looks like a really good brush, but it's kind of like a blender brush. But this looks really nice as well. So I'm going to use a smaller brush to do that. And I'm going to take a glitter from in here. I'm going to take, I don't want too much of a glitter, so I'm going to take the all-in-one from the palette. It's just this one right here. I'm going to take that. I don't want to take too much of it. I'm just going to like pop it on there and just go onto the lid. I haven't got any like glue down because I don't want any glue. I just want it nice and soft and just really nice and soft, you know. I don't know if you can see that. It's just nice. It's just nice and soft. It's just nice and soft. I'm just dabbing in it just a tad. You know what I mean? Oh, I do like these glitters, even though they're not pigmented, because I'm just tapping it and I'm not, that's what I'm doing. I know they don't look as pigmented, but it is still beaut. I don't know if you can see that. It's just it is just a subtle shimmer. Can you see that? Just a subtle shimmer. Oh, I like this brush. I actually like this brush for applying that colour, that pigment on, because that kind of is like a nice pigment to set on, and I do like that there's not too much glitter, but there's just enough. I'm going to do the under eye. I'm just going to take the darker shade that I used, which is called 58. It's called 5am. Tap that out because it's really pigmented. I'm going to put that under the end of the eye, on the lower lash line. Just on the end, because I know that's where I've got all the that's where I want it. Let's check out the lips. These are my lips so far. So that's done. That's done a very lovely job because it's just stayed where it's supposed to be. So now I'm going to use Miller and just go underneath the eye all the way. I don't know if this is going to be good. It's blended out nicely. It's not harsh, it's just very nicely blended out. Now what I'm going to do is use the eyeliner from Beauty Bay, see how it is. My lips are looking alright. And I want to do a flick. And I don't know how good this eyeliner is. I think I've tested it like on my hand to see what it's like. Not with this brush, but with a different brush. It's my Exo Beauty brush to test this liner out on the back of my hand. And it seems pretty matte. I'm just going to put a little bit like that onto the brush. And now what I'm going to do is get a smaller mirror. Whoa, whoa. I'm just going to do a wing. So I'm just going to do a wing. I'm just going to... That is black. I'm loving how thin the tip of this brush is. Okay, that is... Oh my god. Can you see how black that is? And how matte that is? Got a little bit of sheen there, but I think this will dry down just matte. Oh, that is beautiful though. I do like that. Is beautiful. So let's try and do a wing out of this. I'm going to do a wing out of this. Okay, done the outline of the wing. Oh, that is a wing. That is a wing I like. Look how black that is. And it's all covered in places as well, and I don't have to touch it anywhere. That is a wing. I'm going to do the wing on the other side. I can't get my wings to match. I never can. So please don't judge my wings. I'm just going to go again. They are not even. I know that for a fact. Oh, I hate doing eyeliner when they're not even. I hate doing eyeliner when they're not even. That's as best as I can do. I'm not going to touch it up. I'm not going to keep touching it up because I don't know how this is going to react. Looks like it layers over the top nicely. I'm just going to see if it layers over the top nicely, because if it doesn't, that's the problem for me. Okay, that layers over the top nicely, which is nice. Right, so the eyeliner, it's nice. It's nice. I know my wings do not look the same, I know that, but it's what I got. So let me just... I'm not messing up anymore, because if I keep playing with it, it's going to thingy. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the brush set. The brush set is really nice. I actually like the brush set. I just need to clean off the black. This black is very like holds on. Okay, so the lips, my lips have plumped a bit. They really have, but it's alright. It's not as plumpy as you expect, but they are plumped a little bit. The gel pot is good. It is a bit finicky if you're not used to gel pot at first, but it's really nice. The brush there, I love it. I didn't use all the brushes, but I used a fair few, if you can tell. But I do like this a lot. This is kind of nice. I don't know if I'm going to keep them in the packaging. I just might take them out and put them into my brush, where my brushes are. But I want people to come out with more packaging like this, because look, it's magnetic. And I think that's really good to have a magnetic holder for your brushes. So that was my review on the brushes. I love them. Gel pot, it's alright. This is super plump lip gloss. I can see where it's plumped them. I can, but it's not as good as I expect it to be. So I'm going to mess around with the super plumping gloss and see what I can do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little review of the brushes, the lip plumping gloss and the gel. If you like my video, please subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.